Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to another daily celebrity challenge. I'm Daniel, and I'm excited to be here with you today. I hope that you have enjoyed your board and had a good set, and we'll see how I do today. So board number one, we are third seat. It goes pass to me, and we have an interesting hand. We have 7 hearts and a 10 count, and I think there are several very reasonable bids here. Basically, I think you can I think you can argue for almost any one of the 1, 2, 3, and 4 hearts bids here. I will elect for one of the higher ones. I think we should try to put pressure on our opponent. So I think for me it's a question of do I bid 3 or 4. And I think 3 is maybe sort of the value bid, 4 is quite pushy. With the singleton spade, it's probably quite likely that opponents get in with a spade bid, but no guarantee. I think I will try a very aggressive 4 hearts here. I think 3 is maybe the more normal bid. And so we push into 4 spades, and it's hard to know if this was good or bad. I guess we'll have to see later. Sort of if they had a borderline overcall, maybe they wouldn't have gotten to 4 if I had just gone low. I think on this occasion, even if I just bid 3 hearts and they overcalled 3 spades, I think the East is a raise to 4, so they probably would have been at 4 anyway. But maybe if I had sort of opened 1 heart, they would have had a different auction and not gone here. But it's also possible just that, okay, we have a singleton spade, my partner maybe has some nice spades that don't split, say partner has queen jack or queen 10 fourth or something. They very might well not make this. I think all in all, we're pretty happy about this. And the partner leads a heart to my ace. After the 10 drops, I think the likelihood of partner having a singleton is not that good, but also don't really see what we should play. I guess you could argue that you could play a diamond, even though we sort of can't win the 3rd round with a rough, we can't over up dummy. It might be that we should set up diamonds before declarer sets up the clubs, and also even if partner can take a heart rough here, that might be for a natural trump trick. So probably I'm actually going to play back a diamond instead of a heart. I guess the normal play is a jack of diamonds, so I'll just lead low here and sort of not reveal the situation in the diamond suit. And the declarer won the king and partner let that win, so presumably that means the declarer had ace king. Not sure I like our chances here, and the declarer didn't take the club finesse, so presumably they had a singleton club. Although it's also not quite sure what happened there. Partner played the 8, so if the declarer had a singleton, partner would have had 9, 8, 4. Is the 8 really the card you play? Am I being bamboozled here somehow? Does partner have 8 doubleton? That also looks. And why isn't the declarer leading the queen here? This is all very unusual. Like if the declarer did have a singleton, leading the queen could never hurt. Oh, I'll fall into the trap completely. Yeah. The declarer is starting to discard winners. I guess they just didn't need the extra tricks. Maybe they are shortening the trumps to set up some kind of end play against partner. Yeah. Looks like that was maybe what happened. This was the position in the end. Declarer did very well. So now partner has the ace jack third behind. That should be good for 2 tricks, but I guess that was what partner got in the end as well. Partner got to rough with the 5. So now with the partner sort of was end played with 2 tricks left, but I think they sort of got what they were going to get anyway. I guess our partner has some good diamond stopper, so maybe there could have been some ending where partner got 3 spade winners or like a diamond winner. So yeah, because interesting line by the Clara that worked out well. Well played. All right, so board number 2. What do we have? We have 12 count. This looks like an opening bid, but they have already opened, but we could still overcall 1 diamond. Partner bids 2 hearts here, saying it's a bit and a game try. And I do have 12 points, which is okay, but I also don't really like my hand. I don't have that much extra. I don't really have a good source of tricks, so I think we'll just go low here. Yeah, and we together only have a 22 count, so I don't think we were supposed to get any higher. This spade is a bit annoying because it sort of attacks my communication here. So what do I want to do? So east is open the club and west is open. So ideally I would draw trumps and then just cash out spade tricks. But that might not be the easiest. We don't have that many entries to dummy. And they would have to be in spades, and then we're sort of blocking the spade suit. What are some other options? I could try to take a club rough in dummy, the ace of clubs rates to be onside. Then try to discard a heart maybe on the spades. Seems maybe like that's a better plan. I think regardless we're gonna start like this because I want to lead something away from dummy. So far so good. Can lead back another club. And they lead queen of hearts. I guess this is a bit tricky now. If East gets in, they can play another heart through, so we should try to discard some hearts maybe. So hopefully we can rough this without issues, and then we can play a spade and see if we can do this. No. Well, it cost them a trump at least. All right, so now the question is, how do I play this? So what the trump suit? So they have roughed once, so they still have ace jack fourth left. I guess, and we know that East had 4 spades. Probably 4 or 5 clubs. The heart too, and that means we like if diamonds are now 2-2, we should probably lead the king. If they are splitting badly, we should maybe lead low, but I don't think they're gonna split that badly, so we can try the king, I think, and the 8 drops. And now they lead back another spade, and this is a bit unnerving because if now West has the jack left, you can just overruff us. Yeah. At At least we're gonna win the last two. But that's still one down, which is not great. Sort of on the surface, we maybe only have one club loser. One club loser, one diamond loser since you can pick it up. Either by leading twice towards the king queen, or actually on this layout you can just lead one to the king, and then a low from both hands will drop the ace, and then they only have two heart winners. So yeah, on this layout, it feels like you could make, and double dummy also says you can make 3 diamonds here, so not the winning line for me. Well, on to board number 3. So what are we? We are first to bid, and we have an 8 count. There is something. We are green versus red. We have a decent 5-card spade suit. You could open something like a weak 2 spades, but we'll just make the normal pass and then get back in next time to show a spade suit. And that really suits a partner who jumps immediately to game, but our opponents are not going to let that stop them. So they make an interesting bid here for no trump, which in this position is not the key card. They're just saying they have either 2 places to play, so like pick a minor, or maybe pick between hearts and a minor, or they could also say they're slamish in hearts. So that means that if West now bids a minor and East corrects to 5 hearts, that was a strong 5-heart bid, and presumably 5 hearts immediately would have been a weaker bid. I think if you do play that, I like to play it the other way around, so that the immediate bid is the positive one. But yeah, it's just a small detail. So West makes a preference to clubs, and East passes, so presumably clubs was one of the suits they were happy to play. I'm not going to try to sacrifice here. Yeah, that was quite a pushy 5-no. So this double was only like a take a double over 1 spade. I don't think this promises the world, but yeah, East happy to play on the 5 level. I guess also in sort of border match points, maybe you sometimes have to risk it a bit here, so just doubling us and taking a safe like 300 or 500 or something might not score enough if you think you rate to have a game. So yeah, tricky spot. I'm not sure I would have a bid like East, but we'll see how it works out. So we dropped the stiff king. I don't think there's a reason for us to play any of their suits. Might as well just play back another another spade, and let them play their suits themselves. Partner start discarding diamonds, which is an interesting choice. It feels like they should have had a bunch of spades they could have discarded. I mean, double dummy, it didn't matter. They could always have finesse time, but yeah, it was an odd discard. And actually, on this occasion, even though they had a wasted king of spades, they actually made slam. Well, I mean, that was on the back of 2 finesses. If we had swapped the king of hearts and the queen of diamonds, they would not have had such a good time. Yeah, the opponents on this instance looks like they judged well. It says that we could make 1 spade, so doubling us would only have been 500 actually. Yeah. Well done, opponents. I think I would have just defended 4 spades double here. All right, board number 4. And what do we have? Partner passes, and they already goes pass 1 club. And we have a 15 count. This is interesting. I mean, I guess I have a 1-no trump overcall.
I don't feel great about it. I don't have. I mean, I have a club stopper, but not more than one. I only have a 15 count. No, really, like nothing special about this. And partner is a passed hand, but I also don't really see what else I could guess double. But 3-3 in the majors feels a bit bad. I guess I could have. I think my second chance or second choice is maybe just to pass this. But that also seems a bit pessimistic. And at least we're sitting behind their opener, so if we need to take some finesse, the rates to be onside. And partner had a 10 count, so we get to game. So yeah, we have a combined 25 count. So I'm happy I did get in with a no trump. The rates to be good in the long run. But it's not like the contract looks amazing. We probably have 2 or 3 diamonds, probably only 2 clubs, the finesse rates to be offside, 2 or 3 spades, and a couple of heart tricks. So yeah, a lot of work to be done here. Well, there are some layouts where, I mean, if West has led from Queen Jack of spades, we have 3 tricks immediately. If they led from, say, the 9, we could maybe end up with a situation where the suit is frozen, that no one can, like if East has Queen Jack. But it feels like a more likely scenario is that West has 1 or 9, and then they might be able to set that up. So yeah, not. I feels like we might have to find the heart jack for our best chance to make this. But we'll see how the play develops. So yeah, they do play a small to the jack, and I guess now do we duck this? I think it should be a decent, like we have a combined 25 count. I mean, it leaves room for West to have a couple of honors, like Jack of Hearts or the Queen of Spades or even the King of Clubs, or some combination of that is possible as well. Best would obviously be if it were the King of Clubs, but that feels very unlikely. It seems like it would most likely be the Queen of Spades. I guess I can afford to lose. I mean, assuming I have at least one heart loser, at least one diamond loser, and probably a club loser. I guess maybe there's some instances where I don't have to take the finesse. At least if I buck this one, West won't be able to get in. I guess there's also a line where I play spades to be 5-2 and just win this and the next spade and hope for the best. I'm not sure really what I think I will bet that West has the Queen of Spades and that spades are 4-3, and I will duck this and try to not lose a club, but we'll see how that goes. So he had the 9 of spades, so that's not so good for me. That means that the suit might have been frozen. Oh well, nothing to do about that now. I think I will try to finesse West for this Jack of Hearts. That also didn't work. Well, at least I get some help in the diamond suit. Got the ace. Yeah, so now it's gonna be depending on the club finesse, which I think is offside. Yeah, well, at least we now have the rest. So yeah, so I was correct that West did have the queen of spades, and spades were 5-2. So yeah, that was not the winning line. I'm sure that I mean it could have been made in several ways, either just finding the heart jack or winning the first spade so that they don't get a spade trick. So yeah, that was a very interesting three. No, many possible lines. I did not find the winning line. But oh well. On to the fifth and final board. And again, partners open the club and they overcall a diamond. We have an opening hand. Oh, we do have 4 hearts. So I think we'll start by showing that. And partner bids 4, and since I think we play support doubles, this will promise 4. So I guess the question is, do we think 3-no is going to be better anyway? It could be. I think my diamonds are not the best. And with 5 diamonds in east and 4 with me, chances are we can take my partner is short-ish in diamonds and we can take some roughs. So I think we'll just go to the normal 4 hearts. My partner indeed is very short in diamonds. All right, interesting hand. So what did opponents bid? Opponents have been 1 spade on my left and a diamond on my right. So good chances to pick up 4 or 3 spade tricks by finessing over West. It's clubly. I'm sure that's the best for me. Another, I guess, line is to try to set up the clubs. And if I don't do that, I will have to try to rough my diamonds in dummy. I don't have too many entries, so that might prove a bit tricky. So I think maybe the easier line is to just try to set up clubs. But then question is, what have they led from? I mean, it's an odd lead in that, I mean, east bid diamonds and north bid clubs, and they get a club lead. So I think it's very unlikely they have led from anything. If any, like, more likely this is just from weakness, like a singleton. And that means I can't set up clubs. So that's not great for me. But we'll just put on one of the small. I definitely don't think they led the queens. I'm not going to put the jack. That's the question is how they put on, how they led from anything. So that I can like force East to play a higher card, but not on this instance. So yeah, I think we'll just have to start roughing a couple of diamonds and hope for the best. Yeah, so it was a singleton. It's not a surprise there. Yeah, things are, I was going to say, going from bad to worse. I should have unblocked the jack of spades as well, but yeah, it didn't matter this time. They can just cash out. At least now I can draw a trump. Yeah. Wonder if that could have been made. It was very tricky. So if I just, so you have 4 spade tricks, ace, king of clubs. That's, yeah. So I guess if the winning line was maybe just to draw trumps immediately, and with 3-2 trumps, you get 3 heart tricks. in this hand, you get a ruff for 4, and then you can pick up spades for 4 tricks. That's 8, and then ace king of clubs was 10. So that was probably a better line. I guess what was sort of my line, maybe it couldn't really win. Maybe there was some layout that was slightly friendlier in the black suits where it could have win, but then maybe drawing trumps would have worked as well. I think maybe if they lead a diamond, it's not so easy, because if they play a diamond at trick 1, I have to ruff that, and now play trumps. Maybe they can force, or like casual their diamonds, but I guess I will still have one more left in diamonds. So yeah, I think maybe it was the wrong line by me. He could have played on trumps. But yeah, I don't think it went very well for me. Going minus on all boards is rarely a good thing, and especially I think all of these 3 contracts I played, they were interesting, and I did not pick the winning line in either of them, even though there was a winning line, I think, in all of them. So yeah, a rough set for me. Hopefully you guys did a bit better. Let me know in the comments how you played. And yeah, thank you for today, and see you next time.